Do you know what is universal language? Today I will talk about the universal language that we all use, but no one paying attention to this. Yes, I'm right. No one paying attention to this. Hello, Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, and dear guest. Have you got the idea of this universal language? Yes. This universal language is our body language. I repeat, universal language is our body language. We usually convey a lot more than the words. It speaks a lot about us. It's a wonderful communication. Without speaking, yes, without speaking, we can convey our message. We can reveal our thoughts, our feelings, as well as our intentions. Let me give you one example. Imagine a person with crossed arm and frown on his face. What would you assume? Anyone? I will let you know. You will think that he is unapproachable. He's not friendly. He's angry. He's not open to the ideas. Next situation is there. Imagine a person with a relaxed arm and a beautiful smile with open arms. This will give a different message. The person is friendly, welcoming, and open to our conversation. So, different body language, different message. The way we use our body language, it can make a significant difference. How we perceive others and how others perceive us totally depends upon our body language. So we should focus on that. Let me share a few body language tips that we should use during our conversation. Like first one, the most important one, maintain eye contact. Yes, eye contact is a wonderful tool to connect with the people, to maintain the trust as well as the connection with the people. When we make the eye contact with the other person, then we signal the other person that we are here, we are present, we are engaged, we are listening to him. This means listening is the another part of communication. So after maintaining eye contact, next come to the second tip, body posture. It not only makes us confident, authoritative, it will make us feel more focused one. Like, don't stand on one leg or like on a dais. An invisible dais, don't stand like this. Like a dais is holding your weight or you are just putting all of your weight on the dais. So always watch your weight as well as your body posture. So after eye contact, then body posture, next come to your gestures. Gestures generally emphasize our points. Just focus on our points, whether we should use it or not. That depends upon the situation. So it is always suggested to use these gestures moderately. Let's pointing someone with the finger or nodding too much of your head. It will irritate the speaker as well as the listener. So use moderately. After eye contact, body posture, then gesture. The last come to your facial expression, because facial expressions can reveal a lot about our emotion state. We can say that our facial expression speaks louder than the words. We must say they can speak 1000x, yes, 1000x than our words. So if I say that eye contact, body postures, gestures, as well as the facial expressions are the wonderful tips. So do you know the Albert Mehrabian? Anyone from the audience? No one? No worry, I will explain
Yes,
about
ma'am.
him. Albert Mehrabian was a psychologist as well as a professor in University of California. He developed a rule known as 7 38, 55 of body language. 7% account for anyone? Words.
It's a verbal communication.
Yeah. 7% accounts for the words that we use in our communication. And 38% accounts for the tonality in which too we are using those words. And the rest, the maximum share goes to 55%. That is facial expression, how we are expressing while communicating. So I think now you have understand 7, 38, and 55 of Albert Mehrabian. If I will share one more example with you, I don't have a problem with you, then what you will think about me? I am saying something, but depicting something else. I am ignoring you all. I am showing disinterest in you. So always focus on 7, 38, 55. Never underestimate these points, because it doesn't mean that 55% will lead you to success. It further depends upon 38%. And 38% will let you down. It is strong enough because tonality will change the game. Then this 38% further depends upon the 7%. That is your content. That are the words. Which kind of words you are using. So never forget the rule of 7, 38, and 55 of Mehrabian of body language. I hope you all have understood the body language. That is the wonderful part or the crucial part of the communication. From now onward, I pledge that even in the next virtual meeting, I will focus on the body language, because unintentionally as well as intentionally, body language playing a wonderful role in one's development. So use your body language effectively and let it help you in improving your relationship, improving your professional life, as well as your personal life. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Evaluator. The first speaker of today morning, was none other than our wonderful essay. And the topic that she chose, universal language, was very, very aptly chosen. It evolves or evokes a lot of thought in my mind. Universal language, what is universal language? And of course, she clarified it, it is the body language. And then not only she spoke about this body language of different, like from eye movement, the eye contact, then the posture, then the gesture, then the facial expressions. But all these were exemplified when she was speaking. And the icing on the cake was the everlasting smile on her lips. That attracts all the audience. It's like a magnetic charm. So today, your facial expressions are bang on. Gestures were appropriate. Posture, the way you stood over there, the way you use your hand gestures, everything had variety. It was not monotonous. So once you break the monotony, it becomes more adorable for the audience. And that's what you exhibited today. And you did bring in a bit of humor. Like, I forgot the example. When you said, your facial expression speaks more than your vocal cord, your gestures, the way you stood, looked that side, it was wonderfully done during that time. And then you brought in that about the 7, 38, 55. I think that was quite appropriate for all of us to follow whenever we speak. And we'll try to see that we do that. If you have forgotten, it is verbal 7%, 38% your tonality, the way you use your vocal variety, and of course, facial expression, 55. So all these are required to give an impact to whatever you speak, and you did that today. Now, one point that you can improve upon, though you met all the criteria as required to do justice to this particular speech, where in which I also felt vocal variety. Try to consciously bring in vocal variety to make it more impactful whenever you speak. I think you have aced that quality of body language. Now start working on vocal variety. With that, I sign off, giving my review to Ravinder Kaur. It was a wonderful listening to you today, ma'am. Over to G. Siva.